Hi everyone, welcome to another one of my fantasy football videos. I've decided to hold off doing the live video until next week, mostly because Brad stole my thunder here this week by doing his own video. So, fuck you, Brad. We'll start with the loser playoff bracket, then we'll do the rename chain game, then we'll do the ultimate playoffs. We'll start with Ryan versus Ian. Ryan won't be too happy with Tate's start last night. It's put him in a bit of a hole. Ryan seems to know that he's behind at the moment. He's making quite a few bold choices. He's starting Blake Bortles, for example, hoping he can bring him back into the contest. That's a very bold move. I know Blake Bortles is currently the best QB in the AFC South, but you just don't start in fantasy. Ultimately, I'm not sure that's going to work for him. I think Ian wins a close one here. Two players and the defense going in this contest at the Baltimore-Cleveland game tonight. That's the one to watch for them. For me, though, for reasons I just can't quite explain, I feel like Cleveland might win that. And yeah, I think that Ian comes away with a close win in that matchup. Next, move on to Mo versus Tom. Really don't need to spend too much time on this one. It's not so much that Tom's won it already that Mo lost it. Next rename Shane game then is Andy versus Tread. Tread will be feeling quite nervous after Ryan's struggles last night, leaving an additional 11 points on the bench, and by not playing Smith, that was a bad move on his part. All hope isn't lost though for Tread, as Des Bryant's coming off 2 very strong weeks for him, and he's facing another struggling defence in Oakland. Des Bryant seems to do really well when he's facing, defences which are, struggling. And then as soon as he faces anyone with any talent, he just seems to shut down. His best shot here, keeping it close, is with Des reaching his ceiling in the late game tonight. I'm going to do something that Brad won't do, which is to give you the prediction of what I think the point differential will be going into the second renamed Shane game next week. I'm going to say I think Andy wins by 20. There you go, Andy by 20. So yeah, he's got a lot of work to do next week, Tread, to not have his team renamed. Next we've got me versus Triss. Pretty happy with how things have gone so far. I actually contemplated benching Gordon for this week. Just haven't liked his his yards per carry, and I figured that he would be playing from behind quite a lot in this game. Ultimately, I'm glad I didn't, as he's helped me recover from an underperforming Keenan Allen. Triss is off to his own slow start, but he won't be too concerned, as it was only his tight end that didn't really turn up. And I feel like tight end's probably the hardest position when it comes to playing in fantasy. So yeah, weirdly Triss has refused to concede so far, despite the fact that he's already at least 5 points down and he's only got 8 players left to play. So I don't know if he's got something I don't know. Ultimately, I'm going to predict that I'll be in the finals, as I haven't even deployed my secret weapon yet, which is the Saints defense versus the Bryce Petty-led and, God willing, Christian Hackenberg replacing New York Jets. I think it's safe to say that we are very closely watching the Falcons-Bucks game Monday night to see if Freeman can pull this out for Triss and save a season. Finally, we'll move on to Brad versus Phil, which is looking like an absolute humdinger at the moment. I think I'm more invested in that than my own game actually. Brad will have set his scores by 1 a.m. tonight, and then Phil's got 4 players left to go after that. In the Dallas-Oakland game. Obviously, that's their game to watch. This can be decided by the finish the margins. It really, could be a pick, a fumble, that sort of, that close. Ultimately, though, I'm thinking that Brad will win this and will set up a Division 1 special in the final. Guys, that's my video for this week. I'll see you live next week at midday on Sunday. So that's my Christmas treat for you all. Goodbye.